So as you can see, the Bear 650 is right in front of me at this beautiful morning in Connaught Place. The place is pretty empty as of now, so it is a good thing for me. I am able to shoot this video without any interference. So I'll start from the front. You see here it is using the same headlamp. It is the same size as the Meteor 650. It is as shitty as it is on Meteor 650. The low beam is not good, I'll tell you very honestly, but the high beam is very good. High beam, shows you everything, but how much are you going to use the high beam apart from the highways? I am not one of those assholes that use high beam. And coming to the rubber that it's using, it is MRF Nilorex. It is a copy, one-on-one copy of the Pirelli Scorpion STR, and it is okay tire, I would say. It is using the 100 section tire in the front, 190 with spoke wheels. These are tubeless tires, but the rims are not tubeless, so it is using tubes. So if you get stuck somewhere, you'll have to take off this entire tire and change the tube yourself or patch the tube. And 90% of the time the front tire does not get punctured. It is the rear tire. So if you're going to get conversion done, make sure they prioritize the rear tire and make it good. Coming to the back, it is using a 320 disc. It is hot right now because I have been riding for past 15-20 kilometers, and I mainly use the front brake when slowing down. But the way I just got the first service done yesterday, I don't know, as per other YouTubers, it might be the first Bear 650 to get its service done apart from the test units. This is plastic, the front fender, and these are upside down forks with 130 mm travel. It might be 135, I'm not too sure. As you can see, this one uses the black upside down forks. This is just the glue from the temporary number plate, nothing else. Upside down forks with 130 mm travel. The front suspension is from Showa. I would say it is not that bad as much as YouTubers are pointing it out to be, but it is fine for Indian conditions. It is the rear suspension that is bad. The head, what are these called? The indicator lamps are completely LED. This is the first and only 650 that is completely LED, by the way, guys. There's no halogen bulb used at all. LED here, LED here. Adjustable levers, by the way. You always, pull it to the front and then adjust it. Do not adjust it right here, otherwise the thread gets loose. Adjustable levers here as well. The grip is good, I'd say that. The grip on the right is better than the grip on the left. The left one is a bit slimmer, right one is a bit thicker, and your hand is quite comfortable here. The engine, the most popular engine in Royal Enfield's fleet right now, the 650 twin. This particular bike is currently the most powerful Royal Enfield that you could own, because this one, even though it is the same as the other 650s, it is making 47.4 horsepower, which is 0.4 horsepower more than the other 650s. But this is making 56.5 Newton meters of torque, which is more than other REs. I think they are making 52.3 or 52 after the recent BS6 emission norms. As you can see, the headers, these are curved headers through going into 2-in-1 configuration here. The quality is amazing. The other riders that ride the 650 twins, the other ones GT and Interceptor, told me as well. You can easily decat it here, by the way. If you see right here, there is a fastener there, so this can get disconnected from here. That is the catalytic converter, and this is the only exhaust that it has. So unfortunately, due to that catalytic converter, I'll try to show you. See, it is quite large. Due to that, you cannot put a center stand on it. So every YouTuber that is saying that this is 2 kilos lighter or 3 kilos lighter than the Interceptor is completely lying. Interceptor I think comes with a center stand. So the lack of it, I would any day prefer a center stand and more weight rather than 2 kilos less and no center stand. Because see, it makes no sense that they are giving the tube tires and no center stand. Because if these tires get punctured anywhere, you have to lay down the bike on the floor. and you will have to change the tire yourself, which is itself a tedious task. Disc on both ends should be expected by a 4 lakh bike. By the way guys, this particular color costed me 396 on road with the insurance, add-ons like the zero dep and RTI, which is return to invoice. Same tube tires here. The tires are tubeless, I'll still say. So if you get tubeless conversion done on it, you'll be fine. But the rims are tube type, because these are cross spoke rims. I'm not sure this is just a road scrambler. Why would they need to put in these spokes? Maybe some people like it, I don't. Also, coming to this rear shock, this is the exact same unit guys. I have tested it one-on-one with the Meteor. This is the exact same unit as in the Meteor, so I knew that it was bound to be stiff, and it is really stiff. Some people at RE told me that it might get loosened up after 5,000 kilometers, but come on, you're not going to wait to get a good experience till 5,000 kilometers, right? You want the good experience right after you buy the bike. So again, LED unit, LED unit, LED unit. The color is beautiful guys, I'll still say, it is an eye candy in terms of color. Again, the Pirelli Scorpion STR copy right there. The rear tire, I would say, even though I have run it for 600 kilometers now, I don't think the that coating should be affecting it right now. But even if there's some water on the floor, this skids right to left. So either RE, next time if you're seeing this video, either use better tires, better rubber, or even at least give traction control, because that is a major missing in this particular bike. The sari guard right here, since it is a two-seater, the sari guard is there. And look at the seat guys. This is the only variant which comes with this velvet texture type of seat, and it is really a pain in the ass to clean. This is already, see how much dust is collected on it just within 600 kilometers. And the funny thing, I cover it I cover this bike every day. I do not let it out in the sun when I'm not riding it. The handlebar is quite wide. Even when some 650 twin owners rode it, they told me the handlebar is unnecessarily wide. I do not think that, because it helps me control this bike well. This is a very long bike. This is actually longer than the Interceptor, and it's close to Super Meteor due to that large tire right in front. That is a 19-inch tire. The rear one is 17. So maybe some person can jerry rig and make the Goan tire, the Goan tubeless spoke rim into this. I would be glad if someone did that, because I would be buying that particular rim and putting it on, if that can be done. The rear one, I'm not sure if there is any cross spoke tubeless rim available for this. Coming to the tank, it is the same tank as the Interceptor, same capacity, I think 13.7 or 13.8. Same detachable lid. If you simply take this off and it comes in your hand, sometimes a pain in the ass when you have gloves on. And I'll show you the tripper, I think tripper dash it is called. See, it starts flickering, the old habit of RE. But that is not an issue with the dash, that is an issue with my camera, that is not able to catch up to the flicker with its FPS. So you can see it, I've completed 568 kilometers on it. Some options might be available right now. See, it's showing total kilometers, this trip 1. I have not reset the trip 2 yet. I am not planning to. Once I'll have a ride or something, I'll do that. The fuel range that is available right now. By the way, one big con with this particular bike is, or this particular tripper navigation or dash, whatever it's called, is this would come to 0, and it will start giving me that refill light. But once I go to refill, it will only fill up to 7 to 8 liters. That means 5 liters was still there. So I think RE has decided to keep 5 liters in the reserve. I don't like that. I think at max 10 should be used and for this particular thing, and only after 3 liters are left, then Ari should give that particular reserve light and that particular fuel light, because that gives us anxiety. Like if I'm riding somewhere, that will start giving me anxiety, because this starts showing empty, guys. This does not stay, this does not even show one line. Now see the suspension there, it says Showa right there. The key, I'll show you the key. It is a basic key that you get with every RE. This is for my disc lock, nothing special. The mirrors, these mirrors are not something I would sing praises for. These vibrate a lot. See, even if I touch it a little, these start moving. See, it's not the handle, I think the handlebar is moving, but these start moving a lot because this does not have any aerodynamic. This bike is easily capable to run at 80-90 without any stress, and even at that speed this vibrates a lot, and it does not have that much good visibility. The switchgear is fine. This is the high beam, this is the low beam, which is by default. This is the pass light. I'll show you guys one thing. Once you're riding like this, right, it is not easy to pass. See, you have to move your hand here and then you give the pass light. This is a complaint that I have seen many YouTubers have with this particular switchgear type. I don't like this configuration. I have always liked that pass light which is here. Right here, the function, it is to go home on that particular tripper navigation. And same here, you're not using this particular button every time, so it is fine. You are here and then you keep riding. This is for hazard. You do this and the hazard starts. You keep it here. Even though there's space to go further, it does nothing. And what else can I tell you about this particular bike? So if you see this panel, this used to be metal earlier. This is not metal, this is plastic now. This is a plate, a number plate. You can put your racing number here. This is also plastic, and this is a bit of flimsy quality, so if it falls, this is definitely going to break, and knowing RE, this is going to cost a bomb. The foot pegs, these are the off-road type foot pegs. These rubbers come off. I think it might be the same unit as Himalayan. I'm not sure, because RE has a habit to use the same parts. Same with the engine, the joke going around. The rear foot pegs, these are fine. I have had a pillion with me as well, and they have said that it is quite comfortable. For now I don't have anything else to share right now, just a small overview for this Royal Enfield Interceptor Bear 650. A fun fact, in the United States they cannot use the word interceptor, so they use INT due to some copyright claim, because the interceptor is called that the police uses the term interceptor there for their patrolling bikes. So I think they had some trouble, so they had to name this bike not interceptor but INT 650 in US, where it was launched, surprisingly. Just a small overview of the bike, and if you guys have any other query or anything, just leave a comment and I'll try to. I know this video is not going to get much reach, but see, if any interested person can, they can also DM me. I'll leave my Insta account there in the description, and you can reach out. I'll be happy to answer any query. A nice touch which I noticed everywhere in the bike is that if the color is yellow, they are also using the same color of tape on the wires. I've seen this everywhere in the bike, the small places where you cannot see the wires, but if you see them closely, they are using the black tape. Except that I think that one uses some protective black tape only. The quality of the components is amazing, by the way. And see, this header is starting changing colors now. That header that has a coating on it, the oxidized coating on it, that looks like rust, but it is not rust. Okay, so now ending this video with a look of this bike. It is a sexy looking bike, man. Seriously, it is like, everyone who has seen this bike in person, they say the same thing. It is a very good looking bike. Okay, guys, signing off. Thank you so much. Bye.